Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello students, I am Thaiba Nazir and I am here to teach you mathematics of grade 9. Here we are studying chapter 1 matrices and determinants. In previous lecture we discussed about matrix, equal matrix and order of a matrix. Now we will be studied the types of matrices. So very first type is row matrix. What is row matrix? A matrix will be row matrix if it has only one row. Here is a matrix M is equal to 2 minus 1 7. It contains one row and 3 columns. This type of matrix is known as row matrix, which have only one row. Another example is N is equal to 1 minus 1. This is also row matrix because it contains only one row. So all those matrices which contain only one row called row matrix. Next we will study column matrix. What is column matrix? A matrix is called a column matrix if it has only one column. For example, here M is equal to 1 0. In this example, matrix M contains two rows and only one column. That's why this matrix is a column matrix. Another example is N is equal to 2 0 1. This is also a column matrix because it has only one column. So matrix N has 3 rows and one column. Their order will be 3 by 1 and it also known as column matrix. Next we will be discussed further types of matrix. Next type is rectangular matrix. In rectangular matrix, number of rows wouldn't be equal to number of columns and matrix look like a rectangular. For example, A is equal to 1 2 1 1 2 3. It contains 3 rows and 2 columns. So number of rows not equal to number of columns. Therefore this is a rectangular matrix. In rectangular matrix, number of rows not equal to number of columns. And next in example B, a matrix B is equal to A, B, C, D, E, F. It contains 2 rows and 3 columns. That's not the similar. So number of rows and number of columns are not equal. That's why matrix B is a rectangular matrix. Next in example C, C is equal to 1 2 3. It has one row and 3 columns. So it is also a rectangular matrix. Similarly, D is equal to 7 8 0 and it has 3 rows and 1 column. Therefore their order is 3 by 1. So in all these matrices, number of rows not equal to number of columns. Therefore these matrices are rectangular matrices. Next type is square matrix. In previous study we discussed that when number of rows is not equal to number of columns, then that matrix will be rectangular matrix. But here in the case of equality, if number of rows is equal to number of columns, then that matrix will be square matrix. First check the proper definition of square matrix. A matrix is called a square matrix if its number of rows is equal to number of columns. So for example, A is equal to 2 minus 1 0 3. Matrix A has 2 rows and 2 columns. So number of rows and number of columns are equal. Therefore this matrix A is square matrix and order of a matrix A is 2 cross 2. Similarly, next example B is equal to 1 2 3 minus 1 0 minus 2 0 1 3. Matrix B has 3 rows and 3 columns. So their order will be 3 cross 3. It also a square matrix because their number of rows and columns are equal. So next example C. C contains one row and one column. Their order will be 1 cross 1, and it also known as square matrix. In all these matrices, number of rows and number of columns are equal to each other. So therefore, these matrices are called square matrices. Next type is null or zero matrix. A matrix M is called a null or zero matrix if each of its entries is zero. So it doesn't matter what's the order of a matrix. If all entries of a matrix is equal to 0, then that matrix will be null or zero matrix. Here some examples are given. So first example, the order of a matrix is 2 cross 2, but their all entries are equal to 0. Therefore, this is a null matrix. So all these are different null matrix with different order. So null matrix is represented by O.